Okay, first of all, we can use the rectangle and click from this position. Okay, we can make the another unique meshing in here. For example, like this. Then we can erase some unnecessary line, and then we can push it up. Okay, we can push it up like this. Then we can divide into the two meshing of the tower. Okay, this is about the podium anyway. Okay, then we can triple click and select make group. Okay, and then we can offset it inside. We can offset it inside a little bit around 260. Then we can offset it inside again to make the core building proportional. Okay, we can make this one, and or maybe we can make it in this position, and also in this position. Then we can erase some unnecessary line, and then we can push it down anyway. Okay, and after that we can try to make the another parts of this high-rise building, and we can make the entrance. Okay, we can make the entrance door for the rooftop area in here. Okay, the door height is around 3 meter and the width is around 4 meter approximately. And we can move to the another side, and also this one. Then we can move to the another side. Okay, and then we can also push it to the behind. Okay, we can push it to the behind to make entrance. To make entrance, you can click this line and select move and place this position. Then we can type / and enter. Okay, then don't forget to assign the materials with using blue glass materials over there in here. Okay, so it should be like this. And then we can also make the railing. We can use line, click from this position and also this position. Okay, this is a railing, and we can triple click and right click and weld edge, and then we can select the extrude lines in here in this J8S power bar plugin. We can click. Then we can click from this corner and move it up around 1.5 meter or 2 meter for a safety reason in here. Then we can see that this section is not it's too smooth. Then we can select all by triple click these parts. Then we can select this soften edge. We can minimize. We can make it 0 degrees of soften edge. Okay, then we can click this line and select a move, type control and also place at this position. Then we can type 5/ and enter. Okay, we can click this line and select move, type control and click to this position. Then we can type 6/ and enter. And also this line we can select move, type control, place to this position. Then we can type 3/ and enter. And also this one we can do the same step from the previous over there. Okay, anyway, I think it's a potential enough for making another facade design. Okay, I think it's potential enough. Maybe we can click, we can assign these surfaces with the another materials like strip. Okay, we can use the rectangle. We use the rectangle tools, and we can start click from this edge and place to this edge and move it up. Okay, and see about the proportion. We have to maintain the proportion to be a good proportion of the facade and the another facade element in here. Okay, we can type like 400 millimeter in here. Okay, 400 millimeter. So we can see about the proportion between this small strip in here with the whole building over there. Then we can click the surfaces and select a push pull and click the surface again, push it to the front. We can type 200 millimeter and triple click, right click, and make component, and it will appear this top pop-up menu. Then we can just click create, or if you wanna make the another names definition, you can click like strip mesh over there, or it's depend on you about making this title. Okay, then we can create. Okay, then we can select this object and select this tools. We can select move, click from this corner, tap control. Okay, and then we can place to this position. Then we can type like 40 slash and enter. So it will be automatically generate with 40 parts in here with the same distance in here, or we can check about the distance from the every single strip over there, so we can see about the perfect distance in here, that this is 2034.5, and also this one and this one. So it proof for us that it's have a perfect distance. Okay, then now we can make the another elements. We can make this area, this bottom area, to be a podium. So we can choose the appropriate plugin in here. We can choose the appropriate plugin, so it's not manually make the line in here and also in here and also for every single position. Not like that, but we can select this one, and then we can select this horizontally sliced through connected face at the selected level. Then we can click. Okay, and we can select this one. Okay, now we can select this one. Okay, and we can select this one. Okay, we can try again. For example, we can add the box in here. Okay, in my group, then we can click this horizontally. Okay, maybe we can choose this one, so it will be easily for cut these surfaces for all of our face in here. I mean, so maybe it's just work for the simple meshing like this. It just work for the simple meshing, but for this one, it's cannot slice with this plugin anyway. For this position. Okay, it's got error, so we have to simplify about the meshing in here. Okay, but in this way we can select this meshing, and then we can select all of the perimeter lines in here, but we can deselect the surfaces, and we can select move, tap control, click from this corner and place to this position, so it will be automatically separated. Then we can assign with the another materials over there in here. Okay, and then we can assign about the materials for the another meshing with using this materials that I've provided in advance. Okay, then we can assign the materials like this, and also do the behind of this building, and also this one, or maybe we can add more glazing color over there with using the new materials over there, for especially this single surfaces over there in here, so it will be different. It could be an accent and also the different. Then we can also put the shadow in here, and we can assign about the camera and select the 2-point perspective to make a grid angle for the human eye in here. Then we can select the screenshot like this and select a copy. Then we can go to the Gemini platform and paste it all. And okay, then we can select this prompt. I've already prepared it. Then we can place this in this space. Okay, and then we can go to the submit button in here, and it takes time because it's calculate our rendering prompt, and it's take times to process it well. Okay, just like this. Okay, I think it was great. I think it was great. It has the perfect matching. It's look like from previous basic models. Okay, just like this. Or maybe we can try to do it again. We can try to do it again if we need for more rendering result anyway. So it's could takes time again to calculate our rendering prompt from its this platform. Okay, and now this is the result. And then at the end we can choose the first one or the second one. It's depend on us. It's depend on our necessary. It depend on our style, and depends on our standard for the image rendering anyway. And that's all. Thanks for watching, and just wait for my next video, and don't forget to join for this channel membership.